the donkey of the day.
That's time for the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlemagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Yes. Donkey of the day for Friday, December 2nd goes to a country singer, Luke Bryan, okay? Now, I don't know how many of our listeners follow country music, but Luke Bryan is a big deal in the country world. And on Wednesday night in Nashville, he punched a fan at a concert. Now, the reason Luke Bryan is getting donkey of the day for punching this fan at a concert is simply because Kevin Gates is doing time in jail right now for kicking a fan at a concert. And when Kevin Gates kicked that girl, he was demonized in the media, but Luke Bryan is being made to look like a hero. Now, I'm on the record as saying you can't ever control how someone reacts to you when, you do something to them. Now, according to the story, Luke Bryan apparently got angry after a fan flipped him off while he was performing on stage. Luke Bryan was flipped off while performing, and rather than just ignore it, Luke decided to take a step close to the edge of the stage and he punched the fan. Now, in this bias-ass article, it says he punched a disrespectful fan. The article is from The Inquisitor, but I've read quite a few articles, and they're all biased. It says a man in the front row was making a crude hand gesture toward Luke during his performance. It was insulting not only to him, but more importantly to the men, women, and families sitting around him who were there to support and celebrate Charlie Daniels in the efforts of raising money for the military veterans. Now, the video footage reveals that the man who got punched was indeed flipping off Luke Bryan, but so what? Artists shouldn't punch fans just because they want to. Send security to remove him, okay? This bias-ass reporting from The Inquisitor says Bryan was offended by the act, and he felt that it was disrespectful, thus his decision to not hold back. So I guess in country music, if an artist feels, like he's disrespected, he can just put hands on people and not be held accountable for his actions. In fact, he's being propped up like a hero damn near, okay? Most every article I've read is making it seem like Luke Bryan was justified in doing this. I don't see any difference in what Luke Bryan did and what Kevin Gates did, except it was a woman Kevin Gates kicked. But either way, a fan was assaulted. So we need to demonize Luke Bryan the same way Kevin Gates has been demonized. Kevin Gates is in jail. How much time Kevin Gates got? I forgot, but I know he's locked up, okay? I'm all about consistency. Now, Luke Bryan is getting this donkey. But I had to call my folks, you know what I'm saying? I got to call my folks to justify my decision. iHeartRadio is an army, better yet a navy, more like a mafia. And I had to call our crime family in Nashville. They control all things country. My brother Bobby Bones and the Bobby Bones Show. Bobby!
What do you want to know?
I'm giving Luke Bryan donkey of the day this morning because Luke Bryan punched that fan at a concert on Wednesday, and I'm reading all of these media articles, and they are making Luke Bryan out to be a darling, like it's okay to punch a fan. Am I making this up, or is there really a media bias when it comes to Luke Bryan?
First of all, he didn't punch anybody; he slapped him. Okay,
same
now,
difference.
I don't think you should never hit a fan because you have all the money and they will come after you. So you let security do it. But here's the thing: this is what happens in our format where respect is a really big deal, and there's a man doing rude things, and there are lots of women, and he was flipping the bird. He shouldn't have hit him, but with us, if you're not respectful around women, you kind of need to be told to be respectful around women. So that's why people are like, look at Luke telling this dude to stop doing whatever he's doing because he was really offending a lot of people around. Me, if I'm Luke, I ain't hitting him because I got money, he's going to come after my money.
Yeah.
But I do see where people in our culture over here in the country format are like, Luke, we like what you did because that dude was doing wrong.
Okay, see, in our format, we have a guy named Kevin Gates who's currently doing jail time because he kicked a woman at his concert. The young woman was in the front row grabbing his penis, and he kicked her. Now he's in jail.
Okay, but that's a different story. First of all, this fan didn't touch Luke. All he did, he was flipping the bird. Luke shouldn't have hit him. By the way, I'm going to say again, Luke Bryan should not have slapped the fan.
Okay, that's all I want to know because I want to make sure this donkey of the day is justified.
But I don't know that it's full donkey. I think it's like half donkey because, again, you got a guy down there doing awful things with a lot of people around, kids, women. He shouldn't have been, but Luke should have called security over and said, hey, take care of this guy. And he did. He took care of himself.
How poppin' is Luke Bryan in country, Bobby?
The biggest thing, absolutely the biggest artist we have in our format, and then one of the nicest guys.
So he's the Drake of country music.
He's realer than Drake. He writes most of his own stuff.
Oh, Jesus
what a
Christ,
stab.
Bobby.
Oh, my
Okay,
God.
Thank you, Bobby.
Writing every
Jesus
single
Christ.
thing, you know?
Drake even gets disrespected by country radio personalities. And is it just me? Was Bobby just as biased as everybody else just now?
Mm-hmm.
Moral of the story is, Luke Bryan is getting the biggest hee-haw, okay? Give it to him. And since he's the biggest country star in the world, give him a side of yee-haw, too.
What the hell was that? What was that?
Salute to my guy, Bobby Bones. Radio Amy, producer Eddie. Drop on the clues bombs for the Bobby Bones Show, damn it. I Heart Mafia.
All right, well, thank you for that donkey today.
The Breakfast Club.